You hate your nose. Or maybe you wish you had wings to skip the morning traffic. But what if your body was just clay? Welcome to the era of shape-shifting, where who you are is just a suggestion you make to your own DNA. To understand this, we have to look at the master architect, your cells. Could they actually handle a total makeover? Nature already has its masters of disguise. Take the mimic octopus, a creature that rewrites its appearance in milliseconds. Or the chameleon, using structural color to communicate. But there's a huge difference between changing clothes and changing everything. For a human to grow 4 arms, our bones would need to break, lengthen, and fuse, all without us feeling a thing. Restructuring your entire body at once would generate enough heat to literally cook you from the inside out. And then there's the law of conservation of mass. You can't just become a grizzly bear without eating about 1,000 burgers first. Mass doesn't appear out of thin air. To get bigger, you need matter. To get smaller, you have to lose it. Imagine the exhaust of a shapeshifter, a beautiful glowing mist of discarded biological material. Your brain would need to relearn how to walk, fly, or swim every time you changed. That's a lot of homework for one mind. Wait, do I flap up or down? Why is gravity so heavy today? Science says it's impossible. But what if we found a way to bridge the gap? What if we rewrote the rules? Let's ignore the textbooks for a second. Imagine a world where your face is just a choice you make every morning. Goodbye plastic surgery. Hello, instant upgrades. Why buy a Gucci bag when you can just mock them a designer arm?
This is fun.
Identity becomes a playground. You can be anyone, anything, anytime.
Perfect.
We finally understand what it's like to walk in someone else's shoes, or pause. The concepts of race and gender would be redefined overnight. We would be a truly fluid species. But as the walls of reality break down, we have to ask, who is actually left behind? Because if you can be anyone, how do I know you're still you? The chaos is just beginning. Changing your shape isn't free. It takes a massive amount of biological fuel. Rapidly rearranging your atoms creates heat, a lot of it. You're essentially a living furnace. Want to grow wings? That'll be 50,000 calories, please. Hope you're hungry. Then there's the space problem. Turning into an elephant in a studio apartment? Bad idea. You can't cheat physics. To gain mass, you must consume matter, instantly. Extra you has to go somewhere. Usually, it's a cloud of golden vapor. Remember, your clothes and gear don't transform with you. Awkward, right? Your brain has to map new limbs instantly. One wrong connection, and you're tripping over your own tail. System glitches are interesting. You might end up as a human-llama hybrid for a few hours. The stress on your internal organs is astronomical. Your heart is basically a jet engine. Aerodynamics don't care about your feelings. If your wings are too small, you're just a very fast pedestrian. Forget protein shakes. You'll need high-density shifter fuel just to survive the morning. Your DNA is the code, but every time you rewrite it, you risk a typo. Minor genetic drifts could change you permanently. Are you still you if your DNA is different? The physical toll is exhausting. Most people would only transform once or twice a day. Being a superhero is expensive. The world's food supply is officially in panic mode. And remember, new shapes come with new perspective issues. Despite the risks, we've unlocked the ultimate freedom, but society isn't ready. So let's skip the science. What happens when everyone can be anyone? Welcome to the world of the infinite self. This is where things get truly weird. Goodbye, boring old reality. In this world, your body is just a fashion choice. The cosmetics industry? Extinct. Why buy lipstick when you can just grow a new face? Designer clothes are useless. People are now literally wearing themselves in style. Multitasking just got a whole lot more literal. Bosses are thrilled. Medicine is revolutionized. Cancer and broken bones are just glitches you can shift away. Diversity isn't just about culture anymore. It's about species. First dates are now a nightmare. Which version of you am I actually talking to? Crime evolves. Security cameras are useless when the suspect looks like a cat or a cloud. The family tree just got a lot more branches, and some of them have wings. Public transport is just a series of giant aquarium pipes, faster than the subway. We are losing the definition of human. 90% of the population is now something else. If you change your shape every day, does your mind still know where home is? The identity crisis isn't just a phase, it's a permanent state of being. Forget Face ID. You now need to shift into a specific, rare hybrid just to unlock your phone. School discipline? Good luck. Timmy, put your tentacles away and focus. Being normal becomes the ultimate luxury. The most exotic shape is the one you were born with. We've broken the mirror of reality, but who is looking back at us now? Freedom is amazing, but eventually everything that flows needs to find a place to stop. If anyone can be anyone, how do you know the person you love is actually them? Trust, the glue of society, begins to dissolve. We become a world of strangers wearing familiar faces. Law enforcement is paralyzed. You can't catch a criminal who changes their DNA before the sirens even stop. Your brain wasn't built for this. Too many shifts, and you start to lose your original self memories. Shape dementia becomes a global crisis. People forget who they were before they became everything. Mirror mismatching is the new social awkwardness. Justice dies in a sea of sameness. When appearance is a choice, it's no longer evidence. The unshifted become a protected species. They are the only ones left who are predictable. Then there are the splinch accidents. Getting stuck between forms is a living nightmare. To manage the chaos, we need a global identity cloud. Every shift must be authorized. Totalitarianism 2.0. The government now owns your physical form. Subscription expired. Please pay 10 credits to continue being a pigeon. We store our original selves in the cloud, hoping we'll one day want them back. If your body is a costume and your mind is a file, then what exactly are you? The psychological price of being everything is the fear of becoming nothing. The miracle has become a curse, but there is one final choice left to make. Some start to choose the permanent, one shape forever, to finally be real. We traded our identity for power. Now, we just want to know our own names. The mirror is broken. It's time to find the face that actually belongs to us. In the end, we learned a hard truth. When you can be anything, nothing feels special anymore. Our unique identity wasn't a prison. It was the only thing that made us us. We decided to keep the default settings. It turns out the original design was actually pretty good. The era of the infinite self ends. We choose to lock our forms and reclaim our names. There's a strange beauty in being stuck in one body. It forces you to actually live in it. Shapeshifting is now just an old fairy tale, or a very expensive, very illegal hobby. So, if you had the power today, what would you choose? A dragon, a bird, or just you? Our legacy isn't the shapes we took, it's the one shape we decided to keep. Okay, maybe we kept a few small tricks for the pets. They deserve it. One set of prints, one life, one story. That's the real miracle. Stay real, stay curious, and try to remember where you put your original nose. One world, one identity, one future we can actually trust. Now go look in the mirror. You look great just the way you are. See ya!